Hey, what's up, tubers? This is Superdell, and I'm back because I want to talk about this new user interface on Amazon Fire streaming devices. This includes the Fire Stick, Fire Stick Lite, Fire Stick 4K, Fire Stick 4K Max, and the Fire TV Cube. Now they are rolling out. I plugged up my stick upstairs. That one still haven't received the update, but here, yesterday when I was doing videos, it wasn't there. And then when I came back in the evening and did a video on uh, FireSend to get downloader back on your Amazon device, it was updated. So I've been playing around with it. It's a whole new user interface. I'm liking it. There is some bugs in here now, meaning one of them is quite, you will recognize it is a little buggy when you're transitioning and moving around in this new user interface. But there is so much you can do with it that the upgrades that has been added to this is very, very nice. Now, let's go here. You see, I'm on the home screen. And if you go down, you got one thing I did recognize. Next up for you, these are just recommended movies that you can, watch. And you notice right here, it always said watch now with Prime Video. I am a Prime member, so I will be able to go in here and watch it, depending on what it is. It tells you right here. All right. So if you got Tubi, you'll be able to watch Fear Factor. If you got Prime, you can watch Carrie on Prime and just, so forth. So it usually tells you exactly what to watch it on. In the next row, these are the applications that are installed on your device. Now, here's the craziness because this is very similar to Google TV. Man, look how long this is. Like, I'm talking about very, very, very long. I mean, every application. I think this is about 40, at least 40. And this is similar to something that Google TV actually runs. I'm happy that they got some of this, but I wish it was some type of limitation that you can just put the applications in your app row that you use. Okay. One thing also, again, just subscription basis. Like you see Tubi, you see Netflix, some whatever this is, popular sports. If I click on here, let's see what it is. This is Prime Video that you can watch on it. Trending news, some sports. My Michigan Wolverines play at 2 o'clock today. And so if you keep going down to get to your recently used apps, as you see right here, is way down at the bottom. I wish that was more up at the top. But again, hopefully they'll be able to change it. On some devices, some Android devices, it allows you to go to the left where you can actually move the row up and down. But as of right now, it is not allowing us to do that. So again, it's a lot right here. A lot, just to go through. So it is what it is. And you see how, like, I got the button. See, it's just a little too slow for me. But again, it's new, and so when there's a new user interface, there's going to be some bugs. All right, nothing is going to be perfect on pretty much all streaming devices except for like the Apple TV 4K. When they did a massive update, everything was just flawless. All right, but when you're talking about Android open source, everything is not going to be perfect. Now let's go through these tasks at the top. You see movies. And so again, if you're a Prime member, you'll be able to like just go up in here. I'm gonna select this and I can watch it. All right. If you're not a Prime member and you want to watch this movie, it's $14.99. So if I click on it right now, it'll go into my Prime subscription and I'll be able to watch it. Okay. But I'm not going to do that right now. Let's back up out of there because I don't want no copyright strike and just go from here. Come on. And you see how like it's just a little too slow for me, in my opinion. Okay. Yes, I'm going to exit the app. And so again, come on. Okay, so again, it gives you movie suggestions. Uh, and you can just scroll down, see what you like. It lets you know, like this one right here, Mike and Nick and Alice. It is on Hulu. So again, you can watch it. This one is available housemaid for rent or buy. You can do that. Uh, you get what I'm saying. So this is subscription based down here, and it just lets you know where is it playing, and that way you can go from there. So that's pretty neat. Nothing different about that. TV shows is pretty much the same, guys. You can go on here, subscription based. It tells you if it's on Apple TV, if it's on Tubi, if it's on Prime. Again, you can click on here and see exactly what application is on. So like this one called the Madison, I can click on that. And it tells me this is on Paramount Plus Prime. All right, so you got to commit. Let me see, since I'm a Prime member, let me just see if I can get to it. And it look like something is happening. All right, but it tells me if I want that Paramount Premium, I got to buy the subscription because this is Paramount Plus. All right, so again, a lot of this is subscription based. Live TV, which is very, very nice because you can go up in here and watch like live sports. I'm going to just click on CBS right quick, and it comes up pretty nice. One thing about it, if you hit the go back button, it'll come up with the guide and everything like that, which is very, very nice. And you can watch some free live, movies and TV shows and sporting events, news. If you want to shop on Home Shopping Network, you can go ahead buy you some type of dress and things like that. So that's pretty neat. But I'm gonna get up out of here because again, I don't want no smoke with YouTube. So that's the live feature. Now, one thing I do like about this, they have a sports section, which is right here. And it is good. I mean, it's pretty nice. Give you updates what time everything starts. So, like if I wanted to go to Notre Dame versus UConn, it tells me it's going to be on DirecTV, YouTube TV, and so you'll have to, if you want to watch it on your Amazon streaming device, you'll have to get those subscriptions and go from there. But it is pretty nice to sit back and see exactly what is coming on. Again, giving you the time that everything comes on. It is very, very nice. But again, a lot of this is subscription based. You will have to, if you want to see it, you will have to get a subscription. Now, one thing about the news is pretty much the same. Some of it is free, some of it is behind a paid subscription. And it goes from there. I think a lot of people do understand that. But here's what I like right here. I love that they put this March Madness on here. And again, with this update, which we done went through quite a bit, it tells you what time everything comes on. So again, this is the men's March Madness, and then here's the women. Okay? And again, if I wanted to go over here for Duke and UConn, again, you see what it is. If you want to watch it live, you got to get like DirecTV or Paramount Plus with Prime Video, things like that. But I do like that you actually are getting some type of sport, some type of schedule. And it's pretty neat. And if you go down, you'll see a little bit more classic movies, things like that. Coach Carter and like Air Bud and all of that. Like if I wanted to go to Coach Carter, you would have to get the Roku channel. All right. And it is free. You can install the Roku channel. And it's free. And you can watch it with ads and things like that. So it's pretty nice that it does that. I'm going to hit the home button right quick. And so, again, it is very, very nice. But there is more, guys. If you hold the home button on your remote control, hold that home button, you're going to get some more options right here on the side. And again, display, you can go on here depending on your television. And if you go to the video resolution, and again, mine is connected to a 1080p, so I'm not, it's connected to a capture that only gives out 1080p. But if you connect it to your television that gives you 4K and things like that, you will get that option. So mine is selected in auto for right now. Color depth, if you know what you're doing, you could do that. Color format, I just got mine in audio, but if you want to make some changes, you can do that. And then dynamic range setting. So you can always HDR, adaptive, or disable HDR, which is fine. But you got your audio here, which is good. You can do that. You can do the volume leveler or the dialogue boost. If you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, probably leave it alone. Display mirroring. So you can display this on another device. So if I click on it, as you see, it says, while mirroring, Alexa functionality will be temporarily disabled. To exit mirroring and enable Alexa, press any button on the remote. Leave the screen open to enable guest devices wirelessly mirror their display to. So as you see right here on my device upstairs, I can go ahead and display to it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that in this video. And so it's going to exit right here. Once you exit, it takes you back out. But again, just hold the home button right there on your remote control, and it will bring them options up. Now, here's the one thing that I like. I really, 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 really like. Smart home. This is like a game changer. And again, honestly, I have 3 shows connected. One is in my bathroom, but it is unplugged right now because it does have a camera on there and we take showers and things like that. But you can, turn the camera off, but, my family, me, I'm in there. I make sure the camera is off, but I take my shower and I listen to my music. So, again, it's 3, but only 2 of them are connected. One is right here where you got the Echo Show, and then I got another one that's in my living room. But if you want to add a TV to the group, you can. I got some Echo Dots up in here. There's a lot that I have in here. But if I wanted to see all my cameras, devices up in here, again, I can select them and I can open them in real time. Okay, I'm not going to do it on this video because it'll take too long, things like that. But if you got lights, you want to control your lights. I do have desk lights and things like that. You'll be able to control them. I did unplug some things around here because I'm getting ready to make a change with the setup within the next couple of weeks. So I'm just trying to get everything together. But if you got some plugs, you can do that. As you see, you can go down here, and I got plenty of plugs that I just unplugged. So you got some others, as you see, some Echo Shows around here. I got a lot, guys. When it comes to this Amazon, I do have a lot. In the bathroom, this is the one that's unplugged. All right, it's unplugged, unplugged. I meant. So it is unplugged. I don't have anything in my bedroom but a plug. And again, that's for the television to turn on and off. And then we got the kitchen. All right. I used to have this one right here in the kitchen when my wife be up in there cooking and things like that, or somebody in there, you can listen to your music. And, of course, the lab. All right. Had a lot going on in the lab, things like that, so much that you can do with this. And, again, once I get everything set up, if yours is set up, you can test it out from there on your end. But I think this is pretty neat. I'm not going to lie. This is a clean setup to get everything going. And so I do like this new feature right here. And again, if you want to get to everything, guys, you want to get to your setting, again, you can go over here. Let me use my cursor. Right here is the hamburger menu. You can go on there, movies and TV shows, games. And so if you want to play some games on your Fire Stick, your Fire TV Cube, you can. You got everything right here, and it is free. Okay, so You can do it. That's all you. And I got a Luna remote somewhere around here. And so again, if I wanted to play this, that's all I have to do is just click on it, and it'll take me to it. And there's Luna, which again, I do have a Luna subscription. Don't ever use it. Honestly, I need to get rid of it, and and go from there. All right. So again, don't know why I'm paying for it, but some of y'all are paying for subscriptions as well. Art and photo. I do have some pictures on my device that I can get to. My photos, as you will see, pop up eventually, right? But I do have some pictures right here. As you see right here, my son and my nephew when they were younger. You see me take a picture of a formula right here. So it does capture. Let me see what else is up in here. I might got something else up in here. All right, just some shoes and things like that. Nothing crazy, okay? And you see this, just trying some things out. You got AI art. You can go through here and, you can change some things, and go from there. It's up to you. So you got a little bit of things, and then you got some motion art, which is very, very nice. All right, so you can go through it. And again, you can select it. You can do it a lot on here. You just have to go through and play around with your device, and you can go whatever you want. You can tell it to create a background of a tree house in the forest. And watch, I'm going to tell it. Create a tree house in the forest. Let's see if it does it or not. It's taking a while, but we're going to see if it create a tree house in the forest. I should have did another video for this. All right, it says load error, so it ain't quite ready for prime time. Okay, I'm gonna just try it one more time. Show me a picture of a black Ford Mustang Mach E. Now, if it don't do this, we know we got a problem. And so, all right, so actually it did. At least it did this, okay? All right, so again, pretty cool. Set it up. And again, that comes from the settings right here. Of course, you got your app store, so if you want to get up in here and, look at you some apps, download you some apps. These are all mainstream apps that are in the Amazon App Store. Pretty self-explanatory with that one. And again, you got your categories. You got For Me, right? Or you can just go through it again. Games. Do not do this. This downloader is not the downloader from AFTV News, so do not download that one. This is a paid subscription. They want to charge you. And AFTV News downloader app is free. And then sports, photo, AI, all of this, everything right here. Let's see what else. Let me go back over here. My stuff, again, everything I have on here from different applications and things like that. All right, you got your smart home, which we went through, ambient mode, and then you got your settings. All right, you can go through here and make some changes to get to your settings and go from there. Go to this notification. Let's see what they want me to do. All right, Fire Send is working in the background. So, again, guys, what do you think? I do like it, but it is still a little buggy. As you see, look at that. It kind of, kind of a little sluggish, and I'm going up. It's a little sluggish. It don't zip through like I think it should, but at the end of the day, it is brand new. This is a massive update that they actually did. And for right now, I think we can work with it. All right. Going to the left, that's how it's supposed to move. Okay. But you see how it slows up, things like that. So it's a little buggy. You would want it to move like that, but when you going down, see how it wants to pick up, but it's kind of a little sluggish. But other than that, overall, I think this is a great update. Let me know your thoughts. If you like this update, you still rocking with your Fire TV streaming devices. I know some of y'all said y'all rocking with it till the wheels fall off. Salute to y'all. I can't disagree with you. But it is nice to see them actually change the user interface to make it more user friendly. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, subscribe. That I would appreciate it. Some of y'all watch the video and y'all not subscribing. Y'all just watch it, get the information, and then y'all take off. Go ahead, subscribe. It is free. Like the video, share the video, because in my analytics, it shows that a lot of my videos get shared to different platforms, such as Discord, such as Telegram, Facebook, just to name a few. Also, click that bell icon. That way you get notified anytime I release anything on YouTube. I appreciate you all. Y'all be safe, and I will talk to you on the next video. Peace.